Number 31, Cole Turner. Number 13, Axel Picasso. Number 31, Julian Anderson. Number 41, Nick Blacklock. Number 47, Abubakar Kamara. The starting 11 for Seattle Sounders. Number 62, Haraka. Number 43, Castaros. Number 46, Malone. Number 35, Drought. Number 26, Kuntz. Number 44, Kingston. Number 34, Dubelair. Number 58, Vargas. Number 75, Leyva. Number 53, Robles. Number 21, Diaz. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Hey.
Why is it? Because we're doing this yesterday.
Hey, the tripod looks good.
Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome in to another wonderful, beautiful Florida morning here at the Premier Sports Campus in the Lakewood Ranch. It is the U.S. Soccer Development Academy, and our featured match today in the early game will be the Philadelphia Union and the Seattle Sounders FC. This is the 16 and 17-year-olds, and a big-time opportunity for these young men here to compete in front of some scouts. The Sounders will be one of the teams here now. They are unbeaten on the year, but they are without three of their players who are with the under-17 men's national team, including last night's goal scorer for the United States, Alfonso Ocampo Chavez, along with Josh Atencio and Ray Serrano. They are here, but not with the Seattle team as they participate in the Development Academy games. And of course, the call-ups, 3 of the 11 players that have played with the Sounders this year for that. So it's an amazing time. These young players made their mark on Seattle's first half of the season. And the Union are coming off a tight 0-0 draw against the Sockers FC, who we will see in the afternoon game at 2 p.m. as they will get a chance to compete a little bit later against Golden State. So that is, again, a Chicago area Sockers, but it is the Union who come off the draw, and they sit in third place in their Atlantic Division standings currently in one of the Eastern Conference final playoff spots. So they're got a great back line, so could be a little contrast to style. Should be a lot of fun. And John Wagner is managing that in the back. So we'll see what today's action will bring. Philadelphia will be wearing the white from head to toe. Seattle will be wearing their green and blue combination, with green the dominant color on the shirts and the socks and the blue shorts. And again, the U.S. Soccer Development Academy is sandwiched around here, the Nike International Friendlies, which will continue tomorrow. 1:30 will be the first kickoff between England and the Netherlands, and at 5 o'clock, the United States and Brazil. But all action today upon these 16 and 17-year-olds that will get a chance. Philadelphia will be going left to right on your screen. Seattle will kick us off as we get set for action here today. We mentioned again the 2 o'clock game will be Golden State versus Strikers. a Los Angeles-based team versus a Chicago-based team. So should be a lot of fun. On the ball, be Diaz for Seattle. Waiting on the official time from the referee. We're getting signal from the fourth official. We should hear the whistle to get us kicked off here in just a moment. And as the clock strikes 11 here on the East Coast, we're underway. Looking over the top, Seattle. It's Leyva trying to turn. Philadelphia will take it. Switching it out wide here to Donovan Wu. Wu will get it back. Picasso. And now up for the front man. Nice little touch inside, but goes a little bit beyond Julian Anderson, and Seattle will recover, utilizing their goalkeeper, Haraka. Played over to Katsaros. This is actually Katsaros with it and under pressure. He'll play it up to the front man. They have the extra body wide. They'll work a combination. Robles plays it up, and it's going to go off the head, and it's probably going to go just far enough back for the Union goalkeeper, Chris Shakes. Shakes will utilize his feet, send it up the field. Chance to turn for Seattle. Seattle unbeaten on the season, but we mentioned playing without 3 of their regulars. Double air. It'll find its way to Drought. Double air again, utilizing Malone. Robles. Robles has it poked off of him. Philadelphia gets the turnover. But they'll lose it in the third. Chance now for Seattle. It's Robles, shot and a goal. Robles found the ball at his feet, about 18 out. Struck it in the lower left corner of the goalkeeper. You see Robles just having the ball fall to him and goes down and beats Chris Shakes to his left. You hear this broadcaster refer to the lower left corner because, well, he was once a goalkeeper, but beat him to his left. And it's 1-0 Seattle here in the 3rd minute of the match. Abubakar Kamara is taken down for Philadelphia. We'll have the free kick. Philadelphia possession still. Sent up towards the front, fakes a shot. Now he'll take it, and it's at the goalkeeper. Shot taken by Nick Blacklock. Played towards the line, and Diaz will play it off J.D. Wagner. So the throw in will go Seattle. To the box. box, play back. Towards the corner. Good tackle, and they'll continue the run. Now left foot across, the header's up in the air. Shakes will come out and take it before it will fall. There's a good ball across by Katsaros. Poke towards the corner. And Alpha's line is Haraka. Played across the box. That looked to be Julian Anderson perhaps on the ball. And that ball poked back. Seattle has a couple numbers, 2v2. Philadelphia recovering has one, but the outside man now running free into the box. He'll cut it back under pressure, and it's taken away by Cole Turner. Kamara. Turner looking to switch the field. Looking for Picasso. Nice touch behind him, but the defense will not get there. It will be sent out off the cross. Throw in coming for Philadelphia. Coming up to take this, Donovan Wu. Second ball cleared away, but it's to the chest of Marco Blah. Blah wearing the captain's armband for Philadelphia today. It's A.J. Cousins sending it back into the box. Trying to turn over his head, Julian Anderson, but it'll roll back to Haraka for Seattle. Taken away by Kamara. Kamara, not a lot of numbers, but does have an open man in front of him. It's Anderson. Cuts it back, left foot, tries to go to the far post. What a header to clear it off the line. Great defensive play by Seattle. As we look back, that might be Malone, who was covering for his goalkeeper. You can see full stretch. Good reason that young man's wearing the captain's armband. Covered that one up. And it is Malone, and he wins that header. Clears it out of the area. Great opportunity for Philadelphia. One of the better defensive plays, very reminiscent of the United States. And Mason Judge getting one off the line in the first game against England. Good 1-2 for Seattle now. And reminiscent of the sense of protecting the line and using the body to keep it out. That one will be a throw in for Seattle. Robles is there. It'll look quickly, but they will have it. And it will be another throw for Seattle. Vargas and Leyva were working, and we'll see Drought come up from his left back position to funnel this one in. To the feet of Robles. Now Drought cut it back. Robles will go on net, over the net, over. It will be Goal kick here for Philadelphia. And a turnover by Philadelphia. Chance now into the box. The shot is going to go just wide. And they'll say it went off Philadelphia in the corner kick. Diaz had it. Don't know if it was a defender or if it was a save by Shakes. But the turnover there in the corner really did it. We'll say it went off the foot of Shakes. So Shakes with a fantastic save of his own. Keep the deficit at 1 as we pass the 10-minute mark. There's the corner kick, played short. Trying to go around the corner, and it does, but it's poked out another corner. That's Vargas. Kingston will take this. No one's out with him, so could well be. It'll be a right foot in swinger. Unless Seattle opts to come closer, but they will funnel it into the box. Shakes, strong, 6-yard box, and collects that. The throw, a little touch on it, a nice back heel, perhaps creating a dangerous opportunity, but Seattle recovers. Here's Kingston. Drought will go back to Hiraka. Stepped in front of. Now through ball. Kamara, chance one-on-one. Kamara at the defender, around him, but he'll dribble out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick. Kamara is saying no, that was poked off the defense, but there was no hesitation by the referee. Another look at it here is Kamara into the area. We'll see, does he have an argument? Yeah, he does. Yeah, that looked like it was poked away by Seattle, but not seen by the referee. Here's Anderson. Cousins up to Anderson again. Driven across the field. Wu. Blah. And now Wagner. Wagner, turf monster got him, but he recovers. And Blah helps him out. Wu will reset it back to Shakes. Played up, Seattle, uncontested, double air, in to Leyva. Leyva has Vargas, and Vargas drops it in for Kuntz. Kuntz, and we'll get a penalty kick. Philadelphia is saying it's all ball, but Seattle player taking down the immediate point to the spot, and we'll have an opportunity, Seattle will, for an extension of the lead via the penalty spot. And you can see, yeah, coming in late and says he got the ball, but it was a lot of player. It will be Vargas who will take this. Shakes, waits on his line. The referee walks around the circle, checking all the players, making sure they don't enter, even though I'm sure they will. We'll see. Vargas steps up. And the whistle. And it's a goal. Vargas strikes it hard to Shakes' left. Left ended up going or shakes went slightly right. And it's 2-0 Seattle here in the 15th minute. So the Union find themselves in a 2-0 deficit. Really unfortunate, fantastic goal line save by the defense of the Sounders and Malone, but a couple of opportunities for Seattle, and they've cashed in on both. Robles, fine, Drought. Turnover here, and Kamara is open, but that ball a little too far, and Heraka was wisely off his line, sends that one over the bleachers. Long throw. Kamara again, back out wide to Picasso, and now Wu. Wu's cross taken by Haraka. Here's Picasso, another turnover. Seattle in their own third. Philadelphia needs to make them pay for the multiple turnovers in this opportunity. Into the box, turn, and that's taken off the foot of Cole Turner. Turner will recover to win the ball back at the midfield and able to turn. Slotted in at Kamara, a toe poke away by Malone. Picasso inside. Anderson out to Drought, and it will deflect off. Seattle corner kick for the Union. Both these academy teams, obviously with the parent organization in MLS, Seattle Sounders, Philadelphia Union. Seattle Sounders will be going for, still playing in the MLS playoffs. That one sent over, headed away. It's a race won by Seattle, but ultimately it's Turner that takes it off the foot of Diaz, and Kamara offside. Ball played in, Kamara had to come back, but he was offside. And Seattle, Philadelphia will get the turnover. Seattle. Will be dispossessed. Philadelphia up the line. It's Anderson, strong tackle, able to go at the defender. He's got help to his right, help to his left, but he's going to take the shot, and it's going to just go over the crossbar. Good opportunity for Julian Anderson. You see, Anderson, his options were marked, so not a bad opportunity for the young man. But for those watching in Philadelphia and Seattle, expect it to be a little bit better weekend, but don't adjust your set. Yeah, it is 78 degrees and sunny here in the Lakewood Ranch area, Bradenton. Perfect weather for all these teams competing from around the country as part of the Development Academy. Shakes is out of his line, but it is cleared away. The Union. Leyva has it. Now it's Robles. And a strong Cole Turner goes in the collision with Double Air. It'll be a Seattle throw. Correction, that was with a drought. Leyva towards the back post, and now it's headed back across the front of the net. Dangerous there, and Shakes has to kick it out. I'll say it's a corner kick, but it appeared it went off of Shakes last, but a very dangerous ball by the defender. It didn't deflect it. And then on the second ball, he put it right back across the front there. That's not a good ball. And Diaz almost found it, and if it wasn't for the defensive play there of J.D. Wagner, which might have been the goal. Robles, who has the first goal of the game. There's Double Air. That's cleared away. As you mentioned, Robles with the first, Vargas with the second. Vargas via the penalty spot, but it's a 3v3 situation, but Picasso can't turn through the defender. Ultimately will give up the free kick with Philadelphia. 21st minute, we play 40-minute halves here in the 16-17 age group. And it is 2-0 Seattle leading Philadelphia. Far side. Ball sent across, the header, and it's a goal! Philadelphia, Abubakar Kamara on the cross from Nick Blacklock. And the Union have halved the deficit. Seattle leads now 2-1. Perfect finish from Kamara, heading down into the lower corner. No chance for Haraka unless he had come off his line, but it was a good ball, good cross, good header, great goal. That's sent long, and it'll be a Philadelphia throw. Here's Blah, back out to Blacklock. Blacklock has an overlapping runner from the defense. It's A.J. Cousins. Cousins will give it back to Blacklock. And Turner, able to turn around Leyva. It's Wagner. Wu, all the way to the back post, no one there. It's over everyone, run down by Vargas, who sends it up the field. So good pressure here from Philadelphia after getting their first goal. Try and keep the pressure upon Seattle. Good work that time, Seattle, working out of their back. Robles will leave it in for Kingston and Double Air as they work it out of their half. Diaz, nice poke. Numbers are coming. Leyva, they're going to play it wide. Here's Double Air. tries to split the defenders, and it's taken away by Blah. Blah will go over the top to Boubacar Kamara. Kamara holds it up, has no help in a 1v5, so he plays it back. Good ball back to Picasso. Picasso's still waiting for help as well. Now it's a 2v5, but he's around the man in the box, and he'll still send it across. Seattle does have the body, so clear it away. Now they'll try and counter themselves as Leyva looks up. Has nothing in front of him. Headed down. And it will be Philadelphia controlling it. That one a little strong as ball driven. I want to note here for those who have watched the Nike friendlies the last couple days, as well as the Development Academy games on Thursday. We've talked about the northeasterly breeze that has really prevailed. Today it's kind of moving out of the southeast, so it is at the back of Seattle. It's probably about a 10-mile-per-hour breeze, nothing overpowering, but certainly some of those balls you'll see will carry a little bit further. Those going from Seattle's back and those going into the benches' face. That one an opportunity cut back, and Robles, and it's a great save by Shakes. Got a hand out. He wasn't quite expecting it, and Vargas able to test the goalkeeper for Philadelphia and almost have his second goal of the game. Great positioning, Shakes, as you saw the rebound off the post. So Seattle take this corner. It's Kingston driven in, does not beat the front man. Philadelphia will bring it up the field. Kingston giving chase to Picasso. Picasso can't slide it through to Kamara. Well positioned was Dabaler. Here's Dabaler. Trout. Diaz works with Drought, and now it's Vargas or Robles. Robles will lose that. Blah. Goes at Kingston. Now he'll play it wide to Blacklock. Blacklock with a little space. Looking to get across again. He'll backheel it in for his overlapping defender. Into the box, pulled back, cleared away by Seattle. Good move by Seattle. They got numbers, and that's just too strong. As Vargas had held his run up, had to stop his momentum from going offside, but the pass continued on to Shakes, and Philadelphia will reset and try from their own half. Here's Turner. Anderson. And it's the obstruction afterwards. The ball pushed past. The forearm came out. It's going to be a free kick for Philadelphia. Malone just getting a talking to. And it will be a caution. Caution to Malone. Seems a little harsh for a caution, but a ball played around. We'll have to check that again. We saw the arm come up, and it did get extended. It's debatable whether or not Anderson would have been able to get past it. We'll have a substitution here in the first half for Philadelphia. So Philadelphia makes the sub. Colin Davis will come off, and Graham will come on. Ball sent in, going on target, and it's a goal from the free kick. The goal scored by Philadelphia, and it's Nick Blacklock who's equalized this one at 2. Well, Blacklock took the, it was going on net, and, well, I mean, you're going to have to say Haraka should probably save that bounce before it got into the net. And I think looking at Haraka's reaction now, he would agree with that assessment. It's one he probably should have kept out, but it's 2-2. Up and down affair. Seattle took an early 2-0 lead. Philadelphia fighting hard has equalized this at the half-hour mark. Seattle trying to respond. We'll get a throw in. Flipped on Graham. It's off his feet. Or is it not? Yes, it is off of Graham's foot, and it will be a corner kick for Seattle. It's like Shakes wasn't sure. Thought it may have been the other team. Maybe even thought at some point, obviously with a rule change, I alluded to being a goalkeeper, but of course my days were ancient. When your player could pass it back to you, you could pick it up. That obviously wasn't, but sometimes you just don't want to be sure. That one is sent across. Shakes with a hand on it, but it's still in the box, and Philadelphia does a good job of clearing the area. We did see an indirect kick against the United States last night when Oladapo stumbled, had to pick the ball up as opposed to giving up a goal. This one going to go wide by Cousins, and Cousins' pass taken away. Robles is wide. Cousins will just play it up the field, throw in Seattle. And just to conclude that thought, yesterday as Oladapo stumbled and had to fall on it, it did give the Netherlands a free kick in the 2nd minute. And the goal was hard for the United States to recover. We did mention that they did get the goal late, so they're off the goal schneid, and they'll look to carry that momentum into their match against Brazil at 5 o'clock tomorrow. First game of the Nike Friendlies, 1:30 will be England and the Netherlands. That's sent up the field by Philadelphia. Few too many steps taken by Kuntz. Kuntz with it, plays it off. Philadelphia, Chris Shakes is down for a moment, taking a knee. The goalkeeper for Philadelphia. I think they need a little medical assistance here as Shakes is down. I think both teams will use this as a hydration opportunity. Don't know where exactly that it occurred. Maybe on the corner kick. He came out and got a hand on it. Seemed to be a little undercut perhaps, and may have been the corner. He's still trying to recover from that. Looks like a rib area. And it was the arm that was extended. Probably put a little cold spray on it, see if that will help. Obviously, about 7 minutes until the half. We'll see if he's able to keep it loose. That could be a bit of a challenge. We'll see how that will work out. But meantime, everyone else on the field. Seattle taking this as an opportunity to coach up the players just a bit. A little huddle over here on the sideline. Philadelphia back out. Shakes is up. And see, that's reason number 4,421 I like being a goalkeeper. If you need medical attention, you don't have to come off the field. It's great. They come look at you and hopefully fix you up and you can stay on the field. And we're back under play. 35th minute just passed. Now it's into the area. It's Diaz tied up with Cousins. Well, the second ball will come free. And that one will go out for a goal kick. Extended in. A little aggressive on the dribble, and it will go over the line. This is going to roll back, and you can tell Shakes at some point probably didn't want to come out, and there was a Seattle player. That would have been a difficult play to come out, but you could see the defense. Are you coming? Are you coming? He wasn't. But Philadelphia now with their opportunity. First time in the offensive end after tying this one up at 2. Picasso down to the line. Cuts it in, he's got it back, pulls it back to the 6-yard box. It's still free. Blah from 20 out, doesn't shoot it, but he is taken down, and it will be a free kick, 20 yards, dead center. Nice little nifty move. And he's still down. You can see he's looking for the pass, and instead tried to split, and looked like a Leyva. A little aggressive on the play. Are looking at the left leg, left knee of Blah. Seattle organizing a wall. Haraka is setting them up, but obviously with the injury, I think they'll want to wait till that ball is set. We saw Blacklock curl one in from distance. See whether he's the man of choice right in front of the net. Although it does appear that'll be Axel Picasso who has the ball in his hand. Maybe he will set to take this. So the ball's set. It's top of the circle. Not quite dead center, but as we said, Picasso has set it down. He just pulled the ball back half a yard. The referee's telling him because he has marked off the wall. So no advantage given here for Picasso. He was hoping to have that little extra half yard to put it up over the wall, and he does drag it back a little bit. So Picasso lining this one up. 6-man wall for Seattle. Haraka has it on the near post. He's covering the far. They'll play it up and over, and it's over everything. Into the stands. It will be a goal kick here for the Sounders, and they'll wait to get another ball into play. And while the fourth official was attending to Blah, they'll get the ball back into play. Seattle opting to play it short. We're into the 40th minute, but we've had a good 4 or 5 minutes of stoppage, or at least of pauses in play. We'll see what is eventually added to the half. Davalier. Almost a slip from Katsaros. A reset. Kingston plays it back. And this is sent in. I was just informed halves are 45 minutes here. We saw that the under 17s, of course, those are just up from the 15. So the Nike friendlies, we were playing 40 minutes, and those boys will be ready in a couple of years for the World Cup. So that adjustment probably hasn't been made, and we have struck 40 on the clock. So my thanks to the fans around me who have let me know it's 45. Here's a chance now for Leyva. Leyva towards the corner. Played across. Shakes will collect this. Played over the top. A foot race. Picasso has a little extra speed. He's able to touch it and get around the defender. Picasso, great speed into the box, tries to drive it across, but it is well defended. That sense by Kat Saros, who came across as Picasso. Great speed down the line, but couldn't find Kamara in the middle as Kat Saros cut off the pass. Anderson will play it over to Blah. Blah switching the field, continuing. It's up to Cousins. Blah again. On the turn, Anderson can't get around the midfielder. He'll clip up Seattle. Seattle will get the free kick. Robles plays it quick out to Daubelair. Down the line. Leyva, Daubelair. Diaz plays it towards the corner. It's going to be too strong, and it will be a goal kick. Shakes will set it up. Strong from Malone. Malone does have the caution from earlier. Malone also has a great goal line save off his head. That would have kept Philadelphia from getting their first goal earlier, and did allow Seattle to eventually extend it to a 2-0 lead, but Philadelphia has answered back. It is 2-2 as we now enter the 44th minute. Out to Cousins. Philadelphia. It's Blacklock. He'll turn it around. Reset. Robles will have it. For Seattle, Seattle looking Malone. Katsaro's back again. Now Kingston drops back to help possession. Malone will attack forward. Vargas his touch for Kuntz to go. Looks like it's 2 minutes of stoppage time. So as the clock struck 45, we'll play 2 minutes of stoppage time. Trout, nice ball in front of him, makes opportunity to look in front of him, forward. That will be a throw in for Seattle as Blah defending Leyva. Diaz touches it down, Robles in for Leyva. Leyva, Diaz. Tries to backheel to Drought running. Now it could be an opportunity here for Philadelphia, but there are plenty of green and blue shirts behind for Seattle to defend that. Picasso tries to split the defenders, does find Anderson. Action right in front of the fourth official, and that'll go off of double air and will be a throw in for Philadelphia. So as we retreat to throw this in. Well, we'll hit the 47-minute mark. Seen both teams as that took a little long to retrieve the ball. We're content. The 2-2 lead, we're almost exactly where we started. We started with no goals. We got 4, but doesn't matter. It's all tied. We got 45 minutes to decide it. We'll show you the halftime highlights, but we'll come back more from the U.S. Soccer Development Academy feature game. It's the Philadelphia Union and the Seattle Sounders. 2-2 at the half. Second half action about ready to begin here at the Premier Sports Campus, Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Of course, the geographical lesson for those who haven't heard it just yet. Lakewood Ranch, just to the east of Bradenton, Florida. And Bradenton on the west coast of Florida, just south of the Tampa, St. Petersburg area. Not far at all, and a ton of teams down here with the Development Academy all getting action. You can see there's about 25 fields around us, and most of them have some sort of soccer going on right now. Philadelphia in their huddle, getting ready to go. Seattle stretched out. They will be prepared. Obviously, the team switching ends. We see the wind kind of more so coming out of due east. I wouldn't say it's really in the favor of anyone. First half, though, was slightly at the back of Seattle and might actually be straight across now. So that's one thing we'll be looking at. But we have a 2-2 game. Exciting here. Seattle took a 2-0 lead early, and Philadelphia able to answer with 2 goals of their own. And they will kick us off here as we are set to begin the second half of today's feature game. The later game at 2 o'clock will be Golden State as they make it out of Los Angeles, and the Strikers FC out of Chicago. Ball played up the field. Malone able to clear that one. Throw in will go Philadelphia's way. And Seattle will have the throw. Looks like we may have had a sub for Seattle in there, but Philadelphia with the ball falls to the feet, and it's 3-2 Philadelphia. Kamara with his second goal of the game. The ball fell to his feet in the area, made no doubt about it. And the Union have their first lead of this game. See the header out, played back in. And Kamara, after Turner wins this header here, he's able to score. Again, we're trying to check on the halftime subs. So Drought is out for Seattle, and it's Hankins who's replaced him. Philadelphia did make the one sub in the first half. That's sent into the box. It's cleared away, but it's still free, and now it will go out off Philadelphia. It should be a corner kick for Seattle. Ian Graham, as we talked about, that was the sub in the first half for the Union. Other than that, does not appear they made any other halftime changes. This will be an in swinger. Off the left foot, driven, 6-yard box, strong header won by Philadelphia. Second ball on the shot. It's going to curl in and just go over the crossbar. It'll be a goal kick. See the second ball out. Just couldn't get over the top of it, and spinning and it was dipping, but not in time. So the goal kick goes Philadelphia's way. Philadelphia with the lead, 3-2. Goal here in the 46th minute by Boubacar Kamara. It's his second of the game. Hankins, a challenge there. Now it's Philadelphia. Good ball out wide to Cousins. Cousins. Centen. Still a Philadelphia player down, but up now. And he'll get it. Is Anderson. Julian, no, that correction. That's Blacklock. Blacklock on the ball across. It's cleared away. Not out yet. Philadelphia will get it back hill into Blah. Blah out wide. There's Wu. Seattle. So we mentioned Seattle finding themselves in an unusual position, unbeaten on the year. 11 wins and a draw. But they do have 3 players participating on the 20 national team, or the under 17 national team that's competing in the Nike International Friendlies. They are unavailable for Seattle here. That will be a throw for the Union. Backheeled across, and now Malone sends it up the field. Good move by Cousins. Towards the corner, Blacklock. Nice move by Blacklock, and it's into the area. It's headed away. Robles. Vargas is offside if it got to him. It didn't. Cousins able to get it to Blacklock, and now it's Anderson. Blacklock again. Graham plays it back to Shakes. Shakes looking to switch the field all the way across. And it went off, it appears, Hankins. Blah. Anderson. Back again on this cross, sitting there, and it's just in front of the face of the goal. Dangerous opportunity there for the Union. As it came down the wide, it looked like it may have been Picasso. And was he going on net and not? Couldn't get a touch by Kamara. And the switch, Malone coming out of the back. Double air. Blacklock. tries to go over. Atakara will win that one. Slotted out wide for Vargas. Vargas cuts inside. Vargas into the area. Vargas shot, and it's a handoff of Shakes. It may have been going wide, but Shakes really had that near post covered, and he once again comes up with a big save. So the corner kick will be taken by Robles. About the penalty spot, Seattle gets a head on it, and it will go over the line, will be goal kick. Looks like Kingston was the player able to get the head on it, but was not able to direct it on goal. Good look at Shakes. That's over the line, will be a goal or throw-in, excuse me. Off Blacklock, down the line. Blacklock able to maintain possession. Curls it on goal, but it's right at Heraka. Chance now. Here's Seattle goes, but it's good recovery by Philadelphia. They'll bring it out of their own end. Wu has it taken off of him. Good turn by Vargas, back to Vargas, and now Leyva. A little far. Good individual movement by Seattle outside the area. They just can't get that final touch. Kamara. Playing up. Anderson looking for Picasso. Here is the chance for Robles. Robles sends it to the back post, but it's Shakes who cuts it off. Lots of space now for Cousins. And that challenge, Strong will go a throw for Seattle, and Seattle will set to make a sub. Coming off. For Seattle. So Diaz is coming off. So up top, Kitahara, although they might slide a player or two forward, as Kitahara has seemed to settle into the midfield. Diaz was the target man up top. This one played over the heads of everyone. It'll go row back to Haraka. Seattle on the counter, looking to get in. Got numbers pushing forward. On the turn by Vargas, he'll lose it. Blah. Picasso. That one sent across, and on the back post, it's now sent over the line for a goal kick. I'll make that, excuse me, I'm sorry. Obvious corner kick. It'll be Anderson coming across the field. He will take it, out swinger. Down to the feet of Malone, he'll send it out. First one to it. J.D. Wagner. Wagner back up the field. Philadelphia set to make another sub in just a moment. Blah and Kitahara, and Blah. And a dangerous tackle of this. We're going to talk to Blah, but we see cleats up. We see Seattle asking for a straight red. I don't think that we'll see a card. Here's another look at it. You can see the cleats up on the foot. And still the conversation, it is a yellow card. Another look, another angle. You can see a little bit obstructed behind it. Blah was behind, cleats in, yellow card. I don't know if that's Robles or Vargas. I believe it's Robles that's down. Saw the 5 in front of the number, and at 53 it is Robles. And with the caution issued, Robles does not have to lead the field, even though he received attention. So Malone, stand over this, where he opts to go, doesn't have a lot of help in front of him. And play it short. Getting it back, and now under pressure, Philadelphia is going to come away with a loose ball. Seattle turned it over in the midfield. It's Anderson. Abubakar Kamara. Kamara on the shot. It's a goal! Hat trick for Kamara. Showing off his double jointedness in the corner. My shoulders hurt just watching that celebration. Here's Kamara, gets it from about 25 out, turns. It looks like it may have taken a bit of a deflection, but it dipped down. See from this angle if we can tap it. Yeah, it looked like it went just off the heel. May have changed directions and made it more difficult for Haraka, and he wasn't able to get there. So the goal goes Philadelphia. 4 unanswered goals right now after trailing 2-0. As Philadelphia makes a sub. Apparently didn't get there in time, so they can't go off, but it'll be Blacklock that will come off. And they'll have a player come on in the next break. We're gonna play with 10 for just a moment. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So Blacklock was actually replaced by Zeppin Brockert Kress. Kress is in for Blacklock. Here's Leva. Leva tries to turn, and now it's cleared up, but it's off Seattle and on the deflection. Go out. Far side, good move, Picasso. Again, we've seen his speed a couple times. Continuing on into the box. He's able to get the ball across, but it's cleared away. And now a lot of space. Picasso was there alone as Katsaros able to get his foot into it. And now a tackle by Anderson. We'll try and feed him back. Picasso again. Out there with Anderson, and now Picasso working together. There's Blah. Into Kamara, back to Blah. Blah onto the right foot, shot blocked. They're gonna come out from their own end. Blah chasing back into Vargas. Leva, Robles. Robles at the defender, able to go around Cousins. Robles inside. Robles onto the left foot, looking for help, tries to go wide, and that is deflected, blocked, and it's brought away by Philadelphia. Donovan Wu on the defensive play. Now here's Kamara again, who is offside. This is going to roll back, and Shakes will be able to pick this one up as it rolls into his penalty area. Shakes sends it up to midfield. Malone wins that header. We're at the halfway mark. We played half of the second half. Philadelphia has put 2 in the net in the first 22 and a half. And their lead is 4-2. We mentioned it was 2-0 Seattle, so 4 unanswered goals for the Union have given them the lead. Sent across to the top. That one miscontrolled by Vargas, but Leva will fight it. Robles will try and curl it in the corner, and it's into the stands. Goal kick. Saw the charging defender, maybe altered the foot action. Have a couple subs prepared for Philadelphia, and we will see the Union make subs. So Kamara will come off for Schneider-Borgelin. So also on, Jack DeVries. He's on for Julian Anderson. So DeVries is on, and Blah also comes off. Back to Hiraka. We'll verify who Blah. Come on forward. This is going to be a dangerous ball. Chested down, but well controlled by Hiraka. The other one is Antek Sankel. Charging through, it's still free. Onto the foot. Shot. Saved off the line again. Second time Seattle has saved one off the line. That time robbing DeVries. And it was Kuntz that had that goal line save. Both Malone and Kuntz have had outstanding saves to keep this one where it's at. So Dobelaire is off for Seattle. On is Santiago. Foul behind the play. The Union will have a free kick. Union have made 5 of their 6 subs. Seattle has currently made 3. Played towards the corner. Shakes well outside of his area, plays it up the field again. Robles Leyva. Up there as Vargas has the touch, not quite there. Vargas will chase back, he'll defend. And DeVries will get called for the foul. Free kick would go for the Sounders. Seattle sends their big bodies into the area. Looking to be played. Line held just beyond the 12-yard spot. Kingston sends it in. It's headed away by Philadelphia. Again, we see the speed on the far side. The arm grab continuing on to the run. Played over to the back post. Here's Borgelin. Borgelin, a shot curl just wide. Goal kick. Great opportunity for Philadelphia on the counter. You can see Borgelin, good placement from 20. Tried to go top 90, just missed it. Chipped up. Haraka will come out. Seinkel. Good work defensively by the Union, although that pass just beyond stretch now. Seattle quickly takes it. Robles looking for Vargas. Goes between the legs of the defender, and a little miscommunication there as Wu comes in, clears it out right before Shakes gets it, but it gives up a throw to Seattle. Better safe than sorry is always the thing. Leyva across. Second one, Robles heads it in, and Shakes collects that as he dives down top of his 6. We'll throw it out to Cousins. Cousins looking long. See Borgelin using his speed, being marked on the far side. Borgelin coming across. He'll look onto the right foot. It's into the backside of Seattle, and they'll counter out. Here is Hankins. Hankins will play it wide. Onto the right foot, now it's across. It's gonna come to Vargas. Vargas, shot is blocked. Free ball, again it's Vargas. Vargas trying to dribble a little bit on the far side. Fed in, Vargas just over the bar from 7 out. He had a chance, but it just clears the crossbar. Would have cut that Philadelphia lead into 1. Here's Kingston. Santiago. Back to Kitahara. And Robles will try to slot it through. He does. First touch, Kuntz just off his foot. Goal kick. Substitution for Seattle. Robles will come off. Montana. Montana will come on. He'll slide up top. They're going to move Leyva out left, it appears, and Vargas. And actually, we may have had a second substitution there. I think Leyva may have come off. We'll verify that. Yeah, Leyva did come off. We'll see who came on for him. It's Rincon. Each team have made 5 subs. We'll keep our eyes on that as they each have one more to do if they choose. Just joining us, Seattle had a 2-0 lead early. Philadelphia able to equalize before the half and has put 2 second-half scores on. 3 of those 4 goals by Abubakar Kamara, who's since been subbed off. Good chance now as Kress back post chested down, and it will be taken down by Haraka. Foul. They'll play it quickly, short. Kingston across the field. It's not going to reach Montana. At Philadelphia have it their own. DeVries out to Picasso. Picasso's been very dangerous today, really attacking the defense. Borgelin, since he's come on, has been really strong, and he's got another chance from about 16 out, but he'll dribble into traffic. 4 Sounders players were able to dispossess him, but their clearance taken by Philadelphia. And again, it's DeVries who will try to reset. He'll turn inside. Another chance looking for Borgelin in his cycle. Can't connect. Seattle. Towards the corner. Now it's a free ball into the 6, and now it's shot blocked. The loose ball about 8 yards out was blocked. I believe it was Cousins that got in front of that. That's going to deflect, and Philadelphia looking to counter as Borgelin. And that will go out and be a throw-in. Dangerous chance for Seattle. Another look at it here as you can see the ball falling free. And on that chance, it is Cousins that sticks his foot out to deny the Sounders. It's Kress. Kress cross kicked out. Or should I say the Kress cross kicked out. It's a throw now for the Sounders. Played in. Vargas sends it towards the line. Now sent across, so although it goes all the way across the line as Rincon can't get to it in time. So again, the goal kick. Seattle's running out of time here. They are trailed by 2 with 8 minutes in stoppage time remaining. And it does eventually roll across the line. It came in, rolled out. Players appealing for handball, not going to happen, so Seattle resets in their own end. Kingston. Chance now for Borgelin. Borgelin's got help running wide. He'll feed out to DeVries. DeVries waiting. There's those 2 men in, but now it's cleared out by Kingston. And Seattle pressing forward now. Rincon tries to feed Santiago. Be a Seattle throw. A Philadelphia player down with some leg issues, it appears. It's a warm day here as we've approaching 1 o'clock. On this Florida afternoon. Lower 80s. Humidity not quite as high as it's been the last couple of days, still in the 50, 60%. So might see a little bit of issue for some of these players. Shakes punches that. Does it go off Seattle? It does. After Shakes goes up, goes off the Sounders, and it will be a goal kick. Borgelin tries to go across. He does. Good ball over to Picasso. Picasso, who's the player that was getting stretched, steps over. He's going to feed DeVries. DeVries into the box. He'll do the shot. Haraka will tip it over. Corner kick. There's the chance. You can see DeVries got a little bit of time, perhaps wanting to cut it back, wanted to get it to that left foot. Wasn't able to curl it in, and Haraka with a relatively easy tip over the bar. Two men out wide, it's DeVries and Picasso. Good work by DeVries. Now he's onto the left foot still, but it's blocked. Seattle. Over the head, Rincon. Able to run onto it, Rincon. And as a body check into it, we'll see it. It'll be a free kick for Seattle. Right on the sideline. Chance to send the ball in. You can see here, watch, as played the man, not the body, to J.D. Wagner. Or not the ball, excuse me. Played the man, not the ball. That's near post, down on the ground. It's still free, played in. They're asking for handball, but it's off the head. It's still play on as Philadelphia clears the area. Second ball. Played back in, flipped on to the back post, and he's offside on the back post. Back post is offside on the run, and that was coming up. From the back, Katsaros. Or Bernie, actually Bernie in for Katsaros. Missed that one, so Seattle is done with their subs. Good move by DeVries. He'll take the left foot shot. Haraka, fantastic save down to his left. Able to come down And already a 2-goal deficit in the final minute in stoppage time. 3 goals would have been devastating. It's already bleak if you're a Seattle supporter. But bleak would have become total darkness had that gone in. Now it's played out wide. Hankins inside. That one poked away, and now it's cleared out by Kress. Second ball coming in. Borgelin is down at midfield. Didn't see what happened. So he's getting attention. We'll have 3 minutes of stoppage time. This obviously going to be added on to it. So Borgelin will walk off the side. I'll play it back into Haraka. Kingston just feeds it up the field. Hankins running up. And the cross almost is Rincon on the near post. Can't connect. That would have been critical if Seattle wanted a result. But it's not on target. Good control by Borgelin. Fed towards the corner. It's Picasso. And Picasso comes away with it. He'll take the right foot shot. Haraka has it. They'll roll it out on the far side. And it's turned over all the way across. Malone wins the header. Borgelin. It's marked by Kuntz. 3 players now, and he'll earn the throw. Good job by Borgelin of holding it, running some time off the clock. So it appears Seattle will go to their first loss this season in Philadelphia. All these standings, all these results count in the standings, even though it's teams they would normally not get a chance to play as part of the U.S. Soccer Development Academy Winter Showcase. Different regions matched up. Our second game today will feature a team from Los Angeles versus a team from Chicago. Golden State versus the Strikers FC. So good one coming up at 2. A lot of history in those organizations. We'll tell you more about it during those games. That one's sent over. They get a ball played back in, be a Seattle throw. Quick throw, Kingston. And before that ball could be played back into the box, This one is over. Seattle had an early 2-0 lead, and Philadelphia answered with the rampage, scoring 4 unanswered to give them a 4-2 win in this 16-17 matchup between the Sounders and the Union. And we mentioned again, our 2 o'clock feature match will be coming up. You can get a good chance to check out the highlights of this one. There were a lot of them, and Philadelphia comes away victors, 4-2 in the U.S. Soccer Development Academy Winter Showcase feature game today here at 11.
Philadelphia with the ball, falls to the feet, and it's 3-2 Philadelphia. Kamara with his second goal of the game. The ball fell to his feet in the air. No doubt about it. On the shot, Toro and Jesco. Shot saved off the line again. Second time Seattle has saved off.
In the 63rd minute of play for Philadelphia Union in the 36th, Marco Blanc.